happy it's September. Hello, it's Ruby, and today I'm going to be filming a study day, but specifically in Oxford, which I'm so excited about because I haven't studied in the Oxford libraries for 2 months, for the whole of July and August, and as an alumni I do get access to the libraries, and so I am going to go up today and make use of them. My plan is to make one day a week a sole study day. I will try and do bits and pieces of studying during the week, but it's proving somewhat difficult alongside work and YouTube, so instead by putting aside one day I can just wholly focus on working, and I'm really looking forward to today. I've been looking forward to it all week. Specifically, I'm going to be looking at Jane Austen's Juvenilia, which was the theme of this week of my personal curriculum that I've created. So while I'm in Oxford, I'm going to write 2 literature reviews and do a load of research for that, which is always very time consuming. And then I also started working on an essay on Bacchae by Euripides, and I want to do some more work on that because I only have access to the Oxford online resources when I'm in Oxford and on their Wi-Fi networks. Before we leave though, I'm gonna get changed because I only wore this to film a clip for the outfit section of my autumn preparation video. Alright, I've just finished filming that commonplacing video and now I'm going to head off to Oxford. Okay, I now need to pack my bag. Finish my soup and now we're gonna head to the library. Oh my god. This is the honeybee farm. I came in the spring looking for it and it wasn't set up yet, but it's now here and I'm so glad that I got to see it before the end of the summer. So before we head into the absolutely beautiful Bodleian Libraries, I wanted to share some quick tips advice. During my time in education, one of the main things I've learned is the importance of understanding. Like, understanding the concept and the idea behind something is the most crucial part, because obviously if you don't understand it, you can't apply it and you can't think synoptically with it. Like, you can't actually use the information that you've learned. And still now, as I'm self-learning, understanding and conceptual understanding are like the most important thing and the thing that I strive for first beyond anything else. So 3 key ways that you can improve conceptual understanding when you are learning something new. First thing, and I have recommended this before, but it really does work, is thinking in a structured way. And by this, I mean either doing free journaling or speaking aloud into like voice recordings on your phone. So this is my current learning reflections notebook, and every time I finish a piece of fiction or I read a particularly interesting article or I watch an interesting video, I will free write a whole page in this. And there is no rule here. Like, it's not about writing something which is valuable and interesting. It's just about allowing yourself to think in a slightly more structured way. As soon as you put pen to paper, your ideas become slightly more formulated, and I think it's because you can only really think as quickly as you're able to write, and so it just slightly slows down the thinking process, which means that you kind of think more carefully about the material. Just try from memory to write what it is that you just read, what you thought about it, and this will just get you thinking more intentionally about what you've read, which will help you memorize it, but also most importantly help you understand it. Number 2, teach or explain it to somebody else. This is so useful and it will really highlight where the gaps in your understanding are, because if you're teaching someone, inevitably they are going to come with questions, and that's going to test your understanding of the material, but also get you to think about where your gaps might lie and what things you might not understand. So would definitely recommend that, and it's a great one to do with a peer if you're learning the same thing in a class. And finally, number 3, answer questions about it, like specific questions related to the material, which of course are going to highlight where the gaps are again. Past practice exam questions are definitely a good route to go, but another option is to generate questions through TheaStudy. So TheaStudy is a platform that puts conceptual understanding at the center much more than memorization. So with TheaStudy, you can either make them manually, or, and I love this, you can upload notes that you already have and it will sort through it, condense them into study guides, and then create questions based on the information. And honestly, being able to just upload a PDF file like that saves so much time when you're creating resources. So with the Smart Study feature, you can answer questions about the material that you've uploaded, and it will give you different kinds of questions as well. So you practice applying the information in lots of different contexts as opposed to just doing the same kind of question again and again. Now, I would say that this is best if you are doing any kind of exam-based revision, so GCSEs, A-levels or university exams, because this is where memorization and application are of course the most central. But I also think it's very good for learning languages. Like, I've been playing around using TheaStudy for Spanish and Latin, and I love how when you're learning languages it will give you like translation questions both ways, but also multiple choice questions, and that variety of different types of question I think is very useful. So TheaStudy is available in 80 plus different languages, and it's also completely free at the moment. So if you want to join, if you want to give it a go, if you want to see if it works for you, there'll be a link in the description box. I'm now back from Oxford and I had such a good day. It was just so lovely to be back and felt kind of magical. I was listening to classical music basically the whole time. I now do have a YouTube video I want to do a first edit of, so I'm gonna get that done after having a shower. I think I'm gonna leave these in though and then wash my hair with the braids because then it can be wavy tomorrow.